Round one, we're on the play. Yeah, we get to keep this hand, which is nice. So let's start it off with the skeleton. Could have started off with the Topplegeist, but I don't think that's necessary. I mean, playing the Geist on turn 2 just basically made it so if my opponent had a creature this turn, or turn 1, I could have tapped it. Ooh, that's actually a really good draw. So we're playing against a spells deck. Uninvited Geist. All right. All right. So we'll just get in with Topplegeist and pass. This isn't a huge deal. Like, I was going to block, but I think I can still race that. Pretty confident I can, actually. I mean, I've got the Bound by Moonsilver if I need. I can follow up with Paranoid Perishblade next turn. Or call the Bloodline, but start feeding my Delirium. That's not bad either, I guess. I think I'd rather play the Perishblade to start it off. We do have the means at this point to... Ooh. Well. Oh, wait. I don't have 4 mana. That poses a problem. So I guess we play the Perishblade. All right. Let's get in there. So next turn we could potentially play the Captain, or the Call the Bloodline if we don't draw the land, or the Bound by Moonsilver if we need to stop a flyer, which also is possible. But we can start to fuel that Delirium with Call the Bloodline, which I like. We have the means in our hand, instant creature. Then we just need to draw another land, I guess, and we could theoretically get our Delirium on. Lamplighter, all right. So we got the 4th land. We can Inspiring Captain now. We can call the Bloodline. I think we just Captain. Get in for 6 flying. Then the next turn we can get in for another 6. We're so close. I can also call the Bloodline But I have nothing I want to discard. Yeah, we're going to play the captain here. So we get him for 6. We still have long game kind of on lockdown, I think. No play. All right. So I can Bound by Moonsilver, the unblockable guy. Bash from above first. I can always move it, right, if I have to. So it just saves us damage. And I mean, I could do it to one of his blockers too, but he's got all his mana up, so I think he's got something up his sleeve. Well, that's something. I'm not going to go for lethal here. It just doesn't seem necessary. Yeah, I'm not going to go for it. Not with all his mana up. It seems dangerous. But we're going to Bound by Moonsilver his... Or maybe not. I mean, if I can respond with a mutation, I will. All right. So we'll stop his unblockable guy and pass. Oh, he had the confirmed suspicions. All right. Sadly, we only have 2 enchantments in our yard. All right, so looks like we win. Which is good news. Even if he has dual shot, we still win. All right. So we got game 1. Confirmed suspicions, I don't think it's going to be great against us. Our curve is very low. He's got some decent blockers. He does have some good blockers, but we have a lot of flyers. So our Paranoid Parish Blade is going to be worse. A lot of our guys are going to be worse against him because he actually has the good blockers. But the question is, do I want to up the curve of my deck to compete with that? Maybe I could bring in the Vessel. Maybe not, though. I mean, we've got the combat trick, so we can still get by the blockers. We also have the Skulk and the Behind the Scenes, which actually look pretty awesome in this match. Wildfield Scarecrow blocks a lot of things, I guess. Maybe I would prefer the Scarecrow over the Witch in this match. Because he seems to have like all ground guys. And I can block most of them with Scarecrow. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. I mean, I can just keep it the same too. Vessel, I guess, is good if his curve is all big stuff. I mean, he's got the counterspell. Vessel looks a lot better there, for sure. But Behind the Scenes still looks really good too. I think we'll keep it the same for now. I'm going to have to see something to make me want to shift cards around, I guess. Yeah, I got to keep this. Double mutation's a bit awkward, but there you go. Good draw. Hey, behind the scenes. So, I guess I'd probably offer the trade. Well, it's got Skulk, though, so if he burns it, I can't, like, pump it in response. We're going to try and race here. Guess I can go post-combat behind the scenes. Not that that's that busted. I don't know. Maybe he blocks. That would be cool, too. I'd trade a grotesque mutation for that. I just don't want to leave this back. I mean, granted, this shifts into a 3-3, which is pretty good. But I'm aggressive. I need to keep on the offensive. We've got the Chaplain. I mean, we've got some good stuff going for us here. All right. So we'll go behind the scenes. I mean, this card's cool when you get to 5 mana, right? Pumping the teams, nothing to overlook. Maybe Skulk's nothing to overlook. We'll see. All right. All right, so he had the Stitch Mangler, which means he would have gotten in. So I don't regret attacking, certainly. Ooh, Geese's Bidding's not bad. I probably still want the Chaplain, though. All right. Are we going to get tempoed out? Yeah, it looks like we could. 2 cards left in our opponent's hand, so now we definitely got to go on the defensive. Although I'm not exactly sure what I can do about the stuff he's got currently. I'm trying to think what my other options are. I mean, as long as I can live next turn, I can mutation. I guess maybe I do have to attack here on second thought. I do need to replay the Chaplain. And even if it dies, I can get 2 spirits and still mutation. So I think I am going to attack. The problem is I don't want to block this Mangler with my Accomplice. That doesn't really benefit me. So I'm just going to attack with Accomplice. We're going to play the Chaplain. And hope that some mutations can get us there. It's not bad either. I guess I can attack with both and behind the scenes. Well, let's just attack with both. Actually, maybe we just attack with the Chaplain. Well, no, I gotta go for a grotesque mutation play here, I think. Life gain seems pretty important to us. All right. So, all right. I can mutation for no value. I don't think I'm going to do that. So we let that happen. We chaplain. And we play Inspector. And this sets us up pretty nicely for Inspiring Captain, I think. Like, all of our guys are pretty unblockable now, too. That guy's irrelevant. He's only got 1 red, so this is a good opportunity to use Grotesque Mutation. And we can even avoid the... So how much can we bash in for? 5, 9, 10, 11, and we're gaining 9, going to 15. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Skulk doing work. All right, so now basically we just have to attack next turn and our opponent's pretty much dead. All right, hey, behind the scenes doing something. Pretty cool. All right, first time got to play this card. This is definitely the right deck for it. This is definitely a very primo deck for behind the scenes. Besides the pump effect being relevant, it basically makes... Making all of our Call the Bloodline guys unblockable and pumpable seems insane, so I'm glad I was able to pick that up so late. All right, well, we took kind of an odd blue-red deck. I mean, usually you expect the spells deck, and this was like more of that the creature-based red-blue deck. Not that that deck's terrible. He did fine. He just tried to tempo us early, and we had all the life gain that we needed to swing it the other direction. All right, we'll see you in round 2.